Imagine scrolling through your feed on a quiet Tuesday afternoon, only to slam on the brakes when a new set of images by Kat Timpf appears. No staged glamour, no over-the-top production, just raw, sun-drenched confidence that practically pulses off the screen. From the very first click, you sense something electric in the air, a woman in total command of her narrative, orchestrating every shot with the poise of a conductor guiding a symphony. The light dances around her, tracing the curves she proudly owns, and you find yourself leaning in, hungry for more. This isn't a photo series meant to be swiped past. It's a visual manifesto daring you to reconsider everything you thought you knew about style, power, and self-expression. The opening frame gifts us golden hour in its purest form, a wooden deck bathed in honeyed glow, every plank warmed by the sun. Into that light steps Kat, wearing a midi dress so saturated it seems to hold the color of dusk itself. The waist is cinched just so, the skirt flares open in a whisper of movement, and every seam feels custom-engineered to highlight her shape. One leg extends forward, one hand anchors at her hip, and her chin tips up in a way that catches a perfect slice of sunlight across her cheekbone. There's no faux coyness here. She's not striking a pose, she's issuing a command. Loose waves tumble around her shoulders, catching highlights as if the sun itself played stylist. Her smile is the exclamation point, deliberate, self-assured, and entirely unfiltered. As you scroll, the scene shifts from polished drama to urban ease, and suddenly Kat is leaning back against a time-worn brick wall. The late afternoon sun splashes golden streaks across that rough surface, turning it into more than background. It becomes a character in this tale. She pairs high-waisted denim, sculpted to hug every curve, with a minimalist crop top that features artful cutaways. Clean lines meet playful geometry, and the result reads like editorial street couture. Shoulders relaxed, eyes crinkling in genuine amusement, she invites you into a frame that feels both candid and cinema-ready. A halo of light sparks along her hairline, a celestial nod to the effortless cool she embodies. In this off-duty moment, her energy doesn't whisper, it hums with unshakable confidence. Behind the scenes, the story gains texture. There was no stylist takeover. Kat curated every single item herself, blending investment-level staples with bold indie labels she discovered on a lark. She arrived armed with a compact bag containing a signature midi dress, a sleek silk jumpsuit, a structured blazer dress, and a couple of wild-card tops destined to shine only when met by the right lens. Her direction to the photographer was as crisp as her wardrobe: fewer props, more light. Zero gimmicks. The result is minimalism radiating authenticity. Every frame feels intentional because it is intentional. You sense her voice behind the scenes, meticulous, fearless, and refusing to surrender her vision to someone else's agenda. Midway through the sequence, the vibe takes an intimate turn in a cozy café nook. Sunlight filters through a dusty window pane, illuminating flecks of warmth in the air. Kat settles at a small bistro table, oversized knit sweater draping over one shoulder, her jeans keeping the silhouette grounded. Legs crossed beneath, she cradles a cappuccino in both hands, posture relaxed and present. This is a rare glimpse of vulnerability cloaked in comfort. There's nothing overtly fashion-forward about an oversized sweater, yet it becomes a statement about mood and mindset. You almost smell the roasted coffee and feel the calm embrace of genuine self-assurance. In this most unassuming look, she reveals that confidence isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the quiet reassurance of being completely at ease with yourself. The final act unfolds on a city rooftop as dusk softens the skyline into a watercolor wash of blues and purples. Kat pivots into a tailored blazer dress with clean lapels and a decisive button stance, the kind of garment that demands respect without raising its voice. A subtle slit grants fluid motion, and as a breeze teases the hem, she shifts just enough for the fabric to flutter before settling back into place. Shoulders are squared, spine aligned, and her gaze drifts toward the cityscape, as if surveying a world she's about to conquer. The interplay of structured tailoring and ambient light transforms the rooftop into a stage, showcasing power dressing reinvented for curves. Its authority sculpted in fabric, drama conveyed through composition rather than extravagance. Taken together, these images speak to a broader narrative, one where agency triumphs over approval, design prevails over distraction, and joy outshines judgment. Kat's evolution from razor-sharp TV commentator to style storyteller underscores a simple truth: confidence is the ultimate accessory. Fans have already flooded the comments, marveling at how she marries intellect and aesthetics. Some marvel at the saturated midi. Others can't decide if the brickwall denim or the café knit captures her essence best. Yet every reaction circles back to the same realization. When authenticity is your guiding star, every outfit aligns with your inner compass. This set is more than a showcase of clothes. It's a blueprint for owning your frame, literally and metaphorically. It challenges the false dichotomy that seriousness and style are mutually exclusive, proving instead that authority can be delivered with a side of color and curve celebrating silhouettes. By sidestepping the usual trappings of celebrity styling and leaning into her own vision, Kat sends a message that reverberates far beyond the feed. You don't need permission to shine, only the willingness to step into your own spotlight. So which moment makes you pause? Is it the golden hour dress that glows like liquid sunset, the streetwise denim ensemble that hums with urban energy, the café corner that radiates serene authenticity, or the power pivot on the rooftop that feels like the climax of a personal revolution? Hit like if you felt that spark, share with someone who believes in fashion as a form of self-empowerment, and let us know your favorite frame. After all, this is your story to tell as much as it is hers. Own the narrative, set your own light, and let the world adjust to your brilliance.